Our next guest last year recorded 16 and a half sacks, which was the most in a season in Ohio State history, fourth most in a season in Big Ten history, and he did it despite not playing in every game. His name is Chase Young, and he finished fourth in the Heisman voting this year, the fourth defensive lineman ever to be a finalist. He became the first Ohio State player ever to win the Bednarik Award in a spectacular year, and Mel Kiper projects that Chase Young will be the second pick in this year's NFL draft. He would join the Bosa brothers as the third Buckeyes defensive ends drafted in the top three in the last 5 seasons, and he's a day removed from his 21st birthday. We are delighted to welcome Chase Young to Get Up. Chase, thank you for doing this. Good morning. And listen, I'm going to start right away with this. Your buddy Jeff Okudah was on yesterday, and he told us a secret. He said you are a great singer. Now, we're not allowed to have you sing, but what is your go-to song if you are doing karaoke or something like that?
Jupiter Love by Trey Songz.
And I'm sorry, I couldn't understand what you said. Say that again.
Jupiter Love by Trey Songz.
Okay, very good. So what's the genre? I mean, what are the circumstances in which you are just going to get up and sing in front of a bunch of people?
I mean, I don't. I sing, you know, behind closed doors. That's probably why a lot of people don't know I sing a lot, because I don't do it in public a lot.
All right, very good. Now, you just turned 21 years old yesterday, so a happy belated birthday. These are very unusual times we're living in. How were you able to celebrate your birthday?
I didn't too much. Only person I had come over was my trainer, and I had saw some of my childhood friends earlier that day outside, you know, still trying to social distance. But, you know, I was just in the house, we were just cooling. Wasn't too much, you know, I could do for real. But, you know, it was cool. I'm just grateful to be able to turn 21. And, you know, obviously I wish it could have been different, but it's all cool.
Yeah, listen, there'll be plenty of time to celebrate starting next Friday. So let me ask you this question. Who is the best player in the 2020 NFL draft?
Me.
Tell me why.
I mean, I feel like what I put on film this year, a lot of people haven't, you know, seen that, you know, in a while since, you know, since Ndamukong Suh, since some of the greats, you know, just from the past, man. I feel like the way I prepare for a game, nobody prepares like me. I feel like I watch the most film in the draft. I feel like, you know, I'm the hardest worker in the draft. You know, I take pride in, you know, saying that I'm the best player because I have confidence in what I do. And I know I have confidence because I prepared day in and day out for what I did on the field. So that's why I'm so confident I can say that.
Yeah, it's not unusual. Everyone says you're the best player in this draft. So let me ask you this. I'm curious about the film. When you're watching film of an opponent, what specifically are you watching? Are you watching the lineman you'll be opposite most of the game? What are you looking for and helps you the most in your preparation when you're studying film during the week?
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing that I look for that helps me in games, that helps me make plays, I think it's play recognition, knowing what plays they run out of each set, knowing out of this formation, if this person is in, then, you know, it can be a pass play. I remember the Wisconsin game where I had 4 sacks. 2 of the sacks I had because I knew if 37, the running back was in the backfield, it was 90 to like 95% pass. So little things like that, I knew when he lined up in the backfield, you know, I was pinning my ears back, ready to go. So just little things like that.
We mentioned that everyone is making the comparisons to the Bosa brothers, and you played, obviously, with Nick there at Ohio State, at least for a short time. What did you learn from those guys, particularly from Nick? What did you learn from playing with him?
I mean, I learned a lot. I mean, just, you know, just watching him every day, just everything, hand placement, hips, you know, how to stay balanced when you get double teamed. Just a lot. My inside move, I know we worked on that a lot. Definitely helped me. He helped me get better with that one. But man, we watched film together before. You know, Nick, he just a real good dude, man. He always been in my corner since day one, and he always expected great things out of me. And you know, he, you know, and that's what I tried to give him this year. So we're gonna see what happens next year.
Well, he was the second pick in the draft a year ago, and you're expected to be the same thing this year. I love asking the pass rushers this question. What does sacking a quarterback feel like?
I feel like right when you hit them, everything slows down. You get get that dopamine dripping in your brain. It's crazy. But it's definitely a blessing when I get a sack. I try, after the game, I give it all up to God, because I know if it wasn't for Him, none of us would be out on that field. So I just try to give it to God in the locker room after the game and enjoy it while I'm on the field.
Who is the NFL quarterback you're most looking forward to sacking next year?
Probably if I get a chance to play him, Lamar Jackson.
How come?
Because he's real fast, real shifty, hard to get down, elite. Obviously, was to my opinion, was the best player in the league. This past season. It's just something that I want to do, because at quarterback, I feel like he's the one doing it right now in the league.
Not too many people want to be one-on-one with him in open space. You feel good about that? If you're staring him in the eye in open space, you feel good you're going to get him down?
Yeah. I have 100% confidence. Yeah.
Chase Young, at 21 years old, and again, a special time. What a magnificent season you had last year. Congratulations on all of that, and best of luck next week. Please stay safe and healthy, and thank you for doing this, and we look forward to seeing you in the NFL. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.